Good evening, Robert Scribbler. It is September 6, 2018. Thank you for joining me for another climate change and clean energy video blog. Now, for this segment, I am going to talk about how the Tesla Model 3 is taking over the US car market by storm. But before I get into that, I'd just like to talk about how the necessary responses to human-caused climate change are possible primarily through a clean energy transition and through mass production and mass scaling of replacements to fossil fuel burning and other carbon emitting infrastructures and processes. There are a number of whom I would call hopeless people who say that this process is not possible, that these changes are impossible to achieve, and I would say to them that these hopeless people need to step aside and get out of the way of those of us who are pushing actual solutions for human-caused climate change and to in fact enable the clean energy transition, which provides the best hope for getting out of an existential climate crisis. And it's worth noting that the longer we wait, the worse things get when it comes to our position in reference to human-caused climate change. Now, for many years now, clean energy deniers, which in my opinion are related to climate change deniers, have said that it's impossible to mass produce and mass scale electrical vehicles to a mass market at a cost where people want to buy them. Well, the Tesla Model 3 right now is in the process of proving them wrong. Nearly 20,000 Model 3s have been produced, estimated 17,800 sold in the US alone in the month of August, which is more than all of BMW's sales put together. But even when you can compare the Model 3 to low-cost economy and affordable cars, the Model 3 is outselling many of them. Notably, according to this Clean Technica report, the Tesla Model 3 is the 5th best-selling car in all of the US auto market for August, which is extraordinarily impressive, not only considering the fact that the Model 3 is an electric vehicle, but also considering the fact that the Model 3 costs about twice as much as any of these other vehicles, showing that the demand for electric vehicles is extraordinarily high. I'm going to just show you this chart showing comparative prices. And it's worth noting that the Toyota Camry's base price is less than half of that of the Model 3. Honda Civic base price is $18,900, which is almost one-third that of the Model 3. The Hyundai Elantra and Nissan Sentra about one-third of that of the Model 3, but selling at a lower price range, which just goes to show you what happens when you produce a vehicle that has high quality, that is a clean energy vehicle that enables the clean energy revolution, which is more appealing to buyers because buyers don't really want to be sending their money over to oil barons or oil oligarchs. They want to be a part of solutions. They don't want to be a part of polluting their communities and contributing to early death due to air pollution. And people in general, if they have a moral compass at all, don't want to be a part of human-caused climate change. But when you give them access to a vehicle of high quality and the ability to make the switch, they're going to do it. They're going to say, "I see you later." So this is what's happening right now with the Model 3. It's pretty much dominating car markets in the US. It's the best-selling electric vehicle in the US by far, and it's poised to take the global market by storm. Now, in response to the Model 3, we've seen your typical spate of news about Model 3 killers or Tesla killers. Well, to this I say, where are the cars? The Jaguar I-Pace isn't even on the market yet. I'd like to see it on the market, and I'd like to see it produce in volume. I support the clean energy transition. Where is it? Show me the cars. Right now, Tesla is the only one that's really delivering a combination of very high quality and very high volume when it comes to electric vehicles. It's worth noting that Ford recently teased an image of a Mustang-inspired fully electric performance utility vehicle, which looks really nice, but are they willing to mass produce it? Are they willing to mass produce it at volume? And are they willing to talk to their dealerships to try and get them to actually sell electric vehicles rather than anti-selling them? Tesla right now appears to be the only major automaker in the US that is fully in the game when it comes to all-out 100% commitment to mass producing and mass selling clean energy vehicles. And I've got to say, the other automakers need to catch up. So, just an update on the Model 3. Model 3 is wrecking the present US car market, and we're waiting for a response. We're waiting for the Tesla killers. Show us the Tesla killers. Thank you for joining me. I'll be chatting with you soon.